Okay, so we are outside again today. I am just trying to enjoy the nice weather that we've had so far. It hasn't been super hot, but I know before long it's going to start getting cold again. So we are outside. So hopefully the lighting is good. Usually, depending on what time of day, the lighting's actually better when I'm outside rather than inside. So let's actually get into what this video is about. My favorite menstrual cup. Okay, so my backstory. I hated tampons. I hated any of that. I refused. Would not use it. So when I went into reusable menstrual products, I was like, no menstrual cup, never, not gonna happen. So then my friend kind of talked me into it, sort of, like made me realize that maybe it wouldn't be so scary or such a bad idea. So I got, the first one I ever got was the Smart Cup. Then I think I got the Menstro Cup. I think that's what it's called. And then the, oh my goodness, I can't even remember. I had another one started with an O. And then the Lunette. And so the only ones that I like out of those four at all are the Smart Cup and the Menstro Cup. The Smart Cup is my favorite. It is, oh, I've got a bunch of hairs and stuff stuck on it. It was in the bag. It is their small size. I did cut about half of the stem off, which I wish I wouldn't have done in the beginning. I didn't have it in complete, like when I started using it, like, I don't know, probably almost a year now, maybe ago is when I got this thing. And I thought that the stem was poking me, but it really wasn't. I just didn't have it in far enough. So now I actually have so much room that it's almost hard to grab onto the stem or even the bottom of the cup, just because usually it's so deep. But this is my favorite cup. It is very, very, very soft. But I find that to be, for me, not really, I'm still not a huge lover of menstrual cups, but it is a great alternative when you need to go that route, because you can't always just use pads. You just can't. There are so many situations where you just can't. So, and I do have to admit, this is way better than tampons. I don't dread when I have to use it, but I have pretty light periods to the point that just like 2 or 3 pads during the day, sometimes not even that, is good for me. So I don't always find that I use a menstrual cup, but for me, this is nice and soft, and I can get it in really easily. It does not hurt. It's probably the easiest one to take out because it is so soft. I find that it breaks the seal a lot easier, and I can just maneuver it, and the grip to it is really nice. My fingers don't slide super easy. And I just find that I don't really feel this one. It's super comfortable, super easy to get out, really affordable. I got this from Amazon, and I believe that's the only place that you can buy the Smart Cup. And I also like the Menstro Cup, I think is exactly what it's called. I haven't talked about these cups like on YouTube here for quite a while, so the names are kind of slipping me, and I should have looked exactly what they were before I started this, but I didn't. So I like it. It's a bigger size than this one, and it's slightly firmer, so I can have just a little bit more of a struggle with the suction getting it out, but it's still super comfortable, and I can wear it longer. But this is got to be without a doubt my favorite, just because I think it's easy, and to me, the easier I can make this, the better, because I just kind of have that fear still kind of. I was scared to death. When I used tampons, they hurt. It was horrible. I hated it. It was just such a bad experience that I used for probably 20 years of my life. Well, not 20 years. I'm only 23. You know, so probably from that time I started menstruating. So more like 12 years of my life. kind of horrified at the thought of like forcing it up because it hurt, taking it out, that also hurt, and I'm the kind of person that gets infections really bad, and it would just like really kind of mess up just all of my stuff down there, and I got infections easier. It was just really, really bad experience for me, and I just don't have that experience with the menstrual cup. Now, I'm still not super, super comfortable, and I definitely don't know everything there is to know about menstrual cups and this kind of thing, but they are 100% so much better than a tampon or that kind of thing. There is no hurting, there's no forcing, it's just so much better. And I will link the Smart Cup below if you can still buy it and all that kind of stuff. I haven't checked for a while, so I don't know. I'll make sure of that kind of thing. And I will also link my second favorite, the Menstrual Cup, down below too. And it's just not that horrible of an experience anymore, and I'm super glad that in the beginning I found reusable products. My life has changed so much for the better. I don't dread this kind of stuff anymore. Growing up, I thought it was something you should hide, something you should dread, just something just totally nasty, and I don't feel that way anymore. I just feel like it's totally normal and a totally normal process, and something that should be talked about, and you should let everyone else know that it's okay to talk about that. I mean, maybe not in every situation, be talking about your period and all that kind of stuff, but it's okay to bring it up and to talk about it. You don't need to hide that kind of thing, and these products really have led me to that. So I'm just really thankful that I found this kind of stuff, and I haven't talked about, like I said, I haven't talked about menstrual cups for a long time here on my channel, and I really wanted to share with you guys what my favorite was. So let me know what your favorite is. Which ones have you tried? Which ones do you want to try? What should I try? I like both small and large. They're both fine, but I do like softer cups and ones that are kind of longer, just because I feel like the smaller ones like this kind of sometimes get a little lost for me because I do have very deep cervix. So let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.